rumors that Devin Haney is microdosing. Like major rumors in Florida. I told you about this. There's rumors that he microdoses when he's not fighting. There's rumors that it's a whole like in section IB. I've had people tell me the whole breakdown of it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses. I'm not saying that he beat Brian. I'm not saying nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not on none of that part there. I ain't making no excuses for nobody doing nothing. I'm saying that there are rumors that he's doing this. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say, so you got that test that Ryan tested dirty on with Oscarine, which nobody agrees with unfairness or whatever else, but y'all seen what Oscarine was for. You seen the amount of it that was in there. Again, if it's banned, it's a banned substance. It's a banned substance. You feel what I'm saying? But you was known to be with a cheater who said he can beat the test. With Turkey, the one that's putting the fights on, has his own rules. His rules are 8 weeks of testing. Those are his rules. 8 weeks of testing. That's all Ryan is required to do. So unless they can talk the man who putting the money up to do that, then who is Devin Haney? Turkey, the one that's putting the fights on, has his own rules.
Right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So as you see, former WBO welterweight world champion, star boxer, knockout artist, highlight reel, Brian Norman Jr., he responds to his father, former trainer, Brian Norman Sr., allegations that his last opponent, three-division world champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and reigning WBO welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, that Devin Haney, as you just heard, is microdosing, allegedly, that he heard, and it's a widespread rumor that he heard that Devin Haney is microdosing in Florida. And as you see here, Devin Haney responded, and Devin Haney says how ironic it is that I beat Brian Norman Jr., and now the father is claiming that I'm microdosing, yet I'm the only fighter in the clean boxing program for 365 testing, right? To me, it's just absolutely diabolical. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And then, as you heard, he minimalized Ryan Garcia testing positive for a banned substance and talking about how small of a dose was in his system. Well, if Devin Haney is microdosing and you given an indication that Ryan Garcia only had a small trace in his system, then that means that it wouldn't have no effect on Devin Haney either, right? If it didn't propel Ryan Garcia to be better in his performance, then how would it help Devin Haney? Right? Microdose amount, it ain't helping either one then, right? So he said, as you heard, well, I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but there's a rumor. I'm in these boxing streets as well. Now, Senior definitely has more connections than I do, but I'm in these boxing streets as well, very deep. And I ain't never heard nobody outside of people that just simply don't like Devin Haney or make allegations due to his connection with Victor Conte say that Devin Haney is doing anything with performance enhancers. He can't punch himself out of wet paper bag, is what Tank Davis and the rest of the boxing world stated. He's a middleweight that can't punch himself out of wet paper bag. He has no chin. He's scary. So how does these allegations correlate with Devin Haney, of all people? How? It's diabolical. Then People say because it helped Devin Haney cut weight. Well, that's exactly why Ryan Garcia was using it, right? And then you heard CN say, well, we know the effects of ostarine and what it does. It's a performance enhancer, period. I don't care how it enhances your performance. It enhances your performance. It pushes you past your natural abilities, period. I don't care if it helps you breathe better. I don't care if it helps you faster. I don't care if it helps you be stronger. I don't care if it helps clear your mind. It clears your mental. I don't care if it helps you sleep. I don't care what it helps you do. It enhances past your natural abilities. Period. It's called a performance enhancer that your body does not naturally produce. They have an issue with HGH, human growth hormones, right? That enhances your natural hormones that your body produces. This is synthetic. It's even worse. Your body does not produce ostarine. Your body produces testosterone. It produces creatine, right? Things of that nature, just to name a few. So you can enhance that. You can take creatine over the counter to enhance it. You can take testosterone to enhance your testosterone levels, right? Especially as you age. Ostarine is not one of them. And Ryan was proven guilty when he said it was in his ashwagandha root. Then he said it was his bodyguard. Then he said it was Scooter who helped him cut weight. Then he said he don't even take supplements. Then he said the supplements was tainted. He told you 10,000 different things. Then he said he was set up by Victor Conte and Bill Haney. Then he told you that, it was a conspiracy against him because of the things he said publicly. But he tested positive, not just with VADA, but with the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission, and nobody talks about that. Nobody mentions you failed for the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission. Everybody talks about the connection between VADA and Victor Conte. What about the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission test you failed? What about that? So as you see, Brian Norman Jr., who parted ways with his dad as a trainer, as the head trainer, and now works with Ronnie Shields, well-renowned trainer, and Hall of Fame Ronnie Shields, you see Brian Norman Jr. quickly responds to this and says, this doesn't pertain to me or my career. If you didn't hear me say anything, it does not pertain to me or my career. He don't want this shadow over him. That's one of the issues he had with his dad as his trainer to begin with. He don't want this shadow over him. He wants to go about his career. He's not a big talker. He don't talk a bunch of trash. Like he said, he got out of character. He's not in the business of doing this. He don't want this attached to him, period. That's why he said, if you didn't hear from Brian Norman Jr., you see how he put in parentheses, make sure you understand and separate junior and senior because they're both named Brian Norman. That's why he put it that way. If you didn't hear from Junior, it don't pertain to me or my career. So he's separating himself. I ain't say nothing. I ain't have nothing to do with it because obviously people going to say Brian Norman Jr., right? Or that's why he's saying, I ain't saying Devin Haney was on nothing. I lost because I wasn't prepared correctly. Period. It's just diabolical, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people dislike Devin Haney so much. I don't get it. If you heard in these boxing streets that Devin Haney's microdosing in Florida and got a whole center, he said, as you heard him say, he got a whole center where he got these infusions and IVs and all of this. Man, people would have, as much people dislike Devin Haney, there would have been videos. There would have been proof. You would have seen him going in and out. You would have seen as many people will pay to catch dirt on Bill Haney and Devin Haney. So if this holds to be true, people would have been found that out. Are you kidding me? Ryan Garcia, people would have wanted to give it to Ryan Garcia. so Ryan Garcia could show that Devin Haney is cheating. People would give it to Tank Davis fans is so diabolical, it's not even funny. I got people talking about, man, you see Devin Haney, Bentley ran out of gas. Tank Davis, Bentley would never run out of gas. People ain't never met him. Imagine there's people out here that can, if you know and it's circulating in the boxing streets that you heard about it, then that means it's going to spill out into the regular world. And these fans, somebody is going to pay big money, top dollar, to show that Devin Haney is cheating, especially with all these allegations. Come on. What we talking about here? What we talking about here? That don't even make sense, my great brother. That don't even make sense to repeat that. Because so Devin Haney has so many detractors, it will spill out everywhere. People will come from all four corners of the world to show, hey, look at Devin Haney walking into this place secretly. Come on, man. Come on. Let's be real. In Florida as well? Come on, man. Hey, man. Boxing is diabolical. You mean to tell me everybody can keep that secret, but it ain't a secret in the boxing streets? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Somebody will spill the proof. Bill has so many people that dislike him. Look at the situation with Tiger Johnson. Tank Davis, Calvin. You think that somebody wouldn't of this, Floyd Mayweather went back and forth. You think somebody of these dudes' status won't be able to get a hold of that to show that Devin Haney got this secret that he's going? Come on, man. Let's just use our common sense now. So therefore, he got this whole section where this whole setup where he got these IVs and all that. Man, you need to do that. I worked in the medical field. I worked in the operating room doing surgical and traumas for 17 years. You need people. Devin Haney needs people that are equipped and educated to be able to perform this. He ain't in the secret lab without somebody knowing. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.